Crossing the trestle with the San Pedro River approaching Benson is the Union Freight Train. The trestle was built in 1929 after a flood washed the previous bridge. This is the Union Pacific logo used today. Benson Depot mural was painted from a 1900 postcard. The building in front was built as the Wells Fargo Freight Office in 1885. The Southern Pacific Railroad Company first came to Benson in June of 1880. This was a TW3 class Southern Pacific Mastodon 480 steam locomotive built between 1889 and 1898. The Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad ran from Benson south to Guaymas, Mexico. This was one of the first trains in Arizona. This train was used to bring track and ties into the construction of the railroad. The El Paso and Southwestern Railroad was active in the Benson area from 1901 until it was sold to the Southern Pacific. This image of a roundhouse was painted from a 1903 photo. The 8-stall Southern Pacific was built in December of 1898 and was sold and moved to Tucson in 1910. The overland route lettering is the only difference in the Union Pacific logo 1895 and the one used today. Benson Depot. This mural was painted from a postcard of the depot's north side looking west. San Pedro and Southwestern Railroad is Benson's very own local short line. Southern Pacific caboose built in 1960. Every railroad had section gangs, also known as gandy dancers, that maintained the tracks and made needed repairs. Each gang was responsible for maintaining many miles of track. This is Benson and 4th Street. It's the main street of Benson, Arizona. There'll be more information in the links provided below. That is the Veterans Memorial. We'll put that in a different video. This is the Southern Pacific caboose built in 1960. This caboose was donated to the city of Benson in 1994 by Southern Pacific Railroad. Geronimo steam tractors were also used to haul copper ore and supplies from Bisbee to Fairbanks. The train mural was drawn from a 1903 photograph. The buildings of the Southwest Smelting Plant can be seen in the distance. This mural was painted of an 1880s prospector. Mule teams hauling copper ore from Bisbee to Benson at Mule Pass in Bisbee. The mules continued to haul the ore to Fairbank until the Arizona and Southwestern Railroad built track from Bisbee to Fairbank in 1888. Benson had its own ore refining company. It started in 1881 and went out of business in 1889. They reopened several times, closed for good in 1914. This is just a little bit of history about the train depot in Benson, Arizona. For more information, there'll be links provided below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Artist Doug Quarles did the paintings of the mural.